What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we have an account tune-up that once again just shows you Stellar Shards are so important on your account. If you guys liked last week's video showing Delasium doing Sealand 20 at V4, you guys are going to absolutely love this one because we get two different Sealands done with Void 4 heroes. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, share it with a friend, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, so on NiteBrig's account, we are on an Android VIP 12. Not very close to VIP 13 though, so that's a big difference. VIP 12 and VIP 13 are very different price points, but let's take a look at the heroes first. I already see two Transcendence heroes, so of course I gotta go take a look. Not quite there for Asmodel. You do have one sphere for more crystals, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at the heroes, though. I know you said you are recently doing some Void stuff, so we won't necessarily look too much into the setups, more or less to make sure they got the right stones on them. Of course, Sword Flash, I would be better, honestly, to get something like a Speed Attack Stone. I definitely prefer the Speed Attack Stone. She wants to basically be first out of any combat. Yeah, enables, of course, for PvP, you're going to want speed, but again, you were talking about doing something else. V3. So here's one suggestion I would do, NiteBrig. Honestly, on heroes, right now in the PvP meta, the way to build these heroes, in my opinion, if you're going not for V4, is build to V3 plus the speed node. The speed is the most important part here. Yeah, pretty much. So I would focus on the speed node. I wouldn't really worry about the attack and HP as much. I would rather distribute these resources potentially to your other heroes. We will take a look and see how many Stellar Shards you have on the account overall and where they're spread out. But overall, I prefer doing the speed node and ignoring pretty much the rest of it. We got a carry with V1. That's not too bad. Speed Attack Stone, perfect setup there. Garuda, kind of a thing of the past. Looks like you might use her here and there, but again, Garuda's fallen off from the meta quite a bit. She might be one to replace down the road. Kind of just depends on what your experiences are. Void imprinting her is not really recommended, especially not on your account. Sherlock is one of the biggest MVPs there is right now. So, of course, you want to get, if you are going to be using a Rui Scepter on him, go for a speed HP stone. That's going to be the best. It does look like gear's also something you are struggling with, because I do know this is kind of a newer server. Oh, wow. It's 873. Wait. Free to play, I was on 889. That started Christmas. Man. So what is this, like 6 months old? Maybe less? Something like that, NiteBrig? In server, PvP isn't a competition. Yeah, that's true. I just realized that you are on 873, which means you are probably kicking booty. So as far as PvP setups, not all that important, really. I mean, if you do want to participate in Trial of Champion and stuff, that's kind of where it wants to be. But I would imagine this account is like 6 months. September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, about 6 months. That was a good guess, wasn't it? Yeesh, what is this? I'm guessing you're just wanting the stun immunity for the Void Arc bosses. Honestly, that's why I'm guessing you have this on him or her. But yeah, you got a Splendid Crown, which is nice. Again, Holy Attack is nice. I would like to get a Speed Attack Stone on her as well. So that would be very, very good. 4 Cs with energy. Yep, perfect. Rogan. Ooh. Upgraded Demon Bell. So this right here is going to be amazing to help push your whatchamacallit. Void. Yeah, the Void. Void Arc or Void Vortex. This is going to be amazing to just push up. Do you have a second one? You do have an overpowered tick, so you're good as far as that goes. Get another candy bar. Yeah, this must have been for doing your Void bosses in the Arc, which is usually good. You usually have a crown on Queen. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, and then the rest are just support heroes right now. The big thing is, as I always say, way too many projects right here. Way too many projects. You've got a lot, but granted, the one thing you need to focus on is getting 15 E5s. 15 E5s is that perfect sweet spot now. So right now you essentially want 2 rows of E5s. Having all these extra 10 stars and such aren't helping in the Void arc. General Guan with that sub. Thank you so much, man. You are awesome. But yeah, I mean, you have some support heroes. The Belrain, don't know if she has any use. The Russell has potential. The Ada, as you've seen in our PvP videos lately, is good. The projects were probably for the event. We'll hope that's what it was. Only 1 Demon Bell, but I have 3 of the Shadow Energy artifacts. That's cool. You really want to focus on getting 2 of these, though, so you can guarantee, or pretty much guarantee, getting a active in round 1 for your ticks right here, so that he can use the Punisher Staff and just blow things up. So, yeah, that's one of the best things. Linker wants to know, at E5s and attack speed stone time, yeah, that's pretty much everyone offensive in PvP, but are there 4-star heroes in the endgame viable and idle heroes? No, absolutely not. 4 stars are 100% food. There are certain situations which we'll probably talk about here. Let's take a look at the sea lands. So 17, you got Dark and Shadow done. Okay, Dark and Shadow's done. We have Fortress, Abyss, and Forest. So the only time 3 and 4 stars actually have use in this game as minimal supports, usually with energy artifacts, so they use their active right away, and it's usually due to having a stun of some sort to make sure the enemy can't attack round 1. Let's take a look. So you do have a Garuda and a Rogan. That right there, that should be a pretty easy finish there to seal in. That one's good. You are working on a Delasium. It is a little difficult to make it work, but it is okay. Let's take a look here. First things first, I think there's one thing we can do right off the bat. We're gonna start taking your Void imprints off. Is that cool with you? I want to get some sea lands done, so therefore we're gonna need to change some setup. So of course we already have a crit attack. That's actually gonna be pretty good for us because our Sherlock is going to want crit attack. That looks good there. We're going to be running the Sherlock. Actually, you know what? We're going to be running the Sherlock with Resilience. Yes. To give him some healing in case he drops too low. Okay, so we're going to grab the Void imprints off of Sword Flash. Give me all that goodness. You didn't have any other hero with significant numbers, right? You'd carry it like V1. Oh, wait. Ooh. Are you cool if I take it off everybody? Because you might have V4, which is going to make things extremely easy. We're just going to rip it off everybody. Everybody that has imprints, it is going bye-bye for now. We're going to get at least 2 sea lands done today for you. At least 2 of them they're going to be very simple. They should not give us many problems here whatsoever. Let's just take all the Void imprints. We almost have enough. We almost have 5 million. Okay, we got it all. We got everything we need. Cool. Awesome. Great. So let's jump on over. Number 1 is the solo Sherlock clear. So he is good to go here. What we're going to do is give him full out V4, and this is going to be some utter destruction. At V4, honestly, I don't even think we have to set up support heroes. We'll give it a try, but I honestly think at V4, Sherlock is going to be so strong with that upgraded Rui Scepter that he's just going to obliterate the enemy. Well, I don't think we need Fire Fist for stuns with energy artifacts. I don't think we need any of that. What do you guys think? Should we still set it up the way we should, or should we literally just throw them in there with level 1 heroes just to show how powerful Void imprints are? Especially up to V4. V4 is a ton of HP. It's a ton of attack. It just really destroys. Because normally what we would do is we'd use the level 3 or 3-star Fire Fist with energy artifacts, so that they get their stun off. I'd like to see how it's done with no support. Let's see if it works. I think that might work. You want to see how he does solo? We'll just throw some random heroes in with him. What do you guys think? Should we use the deer pet? Yeah, Void. This is why Stellar Shards are the most important part of the game right here, are these imprints. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen a V4 Sherlock, I'll be honest. Deer, I mean, I think the deer might be better for the heal. So yeah, let's just jump in. Let's take a look at the pets. Maybe not deer. Maybe it's Phoenix. Yep. Phoenix it is. I'm not a fan of the wolf choice down here. I think you probably already know that, Knight. My deer kind of sucked. Yeah, we'll just go with Phoenix. Again, this is a very early game account, but it is a big old whale account, and that's why it is this strong. So let's just throw some randomness in here that we have. Sure, that looks good. Let's just give it a go. It might just clear it really easily. We're going to have more damage from Phoenix, too, so... Did that Sherlock already do that much damage? Wow. Whew. Wow, that's some damage. Not even doing swaps yet, huh? Wait, why did he not swap? Why did he not swap right there? I mean, maybe we go Purify. Maybe go Purify so the CC doesn't eat up card stacks. That could have been why. He might not have had enough stacks. Captain Crumb finally changed it. Nice. Am I missing something here, guys? Am I just being like, okay, there's a swap. Okay, I was like, wait, why is he not swapping? It must have been like his cards might have been used for removing CC instead, and that might have been why. Yeah, that looks better. That definitely looks better. We definitely need Purify then to get rid of anything that would eat up card stacks. Cool. All right, that one's nice and easy. There we go. Yeah, it kind of was just bury things, not having that set up. Maybe HP or maybe Guild Tech. I mean, he should have swapped like right there. That's what he needed, right? Ooh. Maybe we need to put him further back. Although we do have some CC from the Valentino. That's cool. We're going to need a heal, though. Yeah. We're going to have to put him a little further back in the higher difficulties just so that he doesn't proc Unbending too early. We need to make sure he gets enough card stacks to be able to keep swapping HP. So even if it means sacrificing those heroes, that should be fine. We got a couple doves, so we shouldn't have too much damage coming in, which is also really important so we're not taking too many hits. Yeah, exactly. Let's just drop him all the way to the back row here. Do something like that. Check Guild Tech. Yeah, Guild Tech might be something too where it's not quite done yet. No CC there. We might have to go with maybe some like HP enables as well to keep him alive. But I think this should be fine. Honestly, it's just going to come down to some CC RNG and stuff like that. You think Resilience is going to be better? Maybe now that we put him in the last slot, Resilience would be the better option just so that he has that end of round heal. Yeah, I think he's going to need that Resilience heal at this point. And we'll just stick with attack imprints or attack enables right now as well. I think the attack's probably going to be better. It's going to be bigger swaps. Maybe need a little bit of RNG with our stuns here, but... Got 2 doves. That's not horrible. We're getting some healing end of round, which that's good. We got a little heal from the Phoenix. All right. Ooh, yeah, he just gets one shot sometimes right below, or he goes above his swap level all the way to 0, and that's just going to knock him out. But shouldn't be too hard considering we don't really have any optimized support here. Maybe what we should do is jump in with those Fire Fists like we really should be doing so that we're not dealing with this type of situation here. Got a good swap. Oof. Oof. Yeah, that burn can really get him. So what we're going to do is we'll show you the way technically you should be doing this. So let's take a look and see what artifacts we have. We don't really care about gearing, but we want a couple energy artifacts. We got 2, 3, and I think we're going to leave the Valentino in as well. 4. Cool. So we got the Valentino on the squad. That's going to be good. We're going to need a bunch of these Fire Fists. So we're going to run 4 of them, I guess. We're just going to level them up to 30, throw some random gear on them, but mainly we're throwing the energy artifact on them. Do that. Number 3. Oh man, we got like no gear. We don't even have gear. So we just got to make sure they are fast enough here. Snow's Heart. Yeah, we don't really need the Snow's Heart. It's cool. Yeah, let's get them to level 30. And this is essentially for like those of you in the crowd that don't understand if there's any use for 3 and 4 star heroes in this game, there actually are, because a lot of these really cheap, inexpensive, easy to get heroes have stuns and CCs that are going to be really helpful. And this is one of the perfect scenarios because Sherlock needs some help to actually get his card stacks up to make sure that he can swap enough. And if you can get some early games or early round stuns off on the enemies here, I mean, look at that. Just nice stuns makes it perfect. Even if they die off, that's perfectly fine. But making it so we can get tons of card stacks on Sherlock to guarantee that he can keep swapping is going to be really, really important. Like, really important. I think at this point, though, I might want Purify because that burn is devastating. We'll see. This might work now. Yeah, look how much damage that burn dot's doing. Wow. But now that we're not getting hit much, it's so much easier. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, we just got it in time. Round 14. All right. So that's not too bad. Probably what we should do now is throw him in the front row. That way we have chances to keep more Fire Fists alive to maybe even get a second round of actives off. Might not be a good choice, but we are going to try it. I mean, everybody's stunned. It's going to mean potentially more Phoenix buffs as well, which is going to be more damage. Because, of course, every time a hero uses an active, it charges up your pet. Don't have great stuns this time. We need some doves, though. Oof. Oof. Maybe it's a little too far up front. We're going to do 5 more here. Let's throw him in, like, slot 2. Valentino and Nosuke aren't geared. Yeah, that's what I figured. Valentino should be fine either way, though. Have a good one, OG. Have a good one, man. I could have a splendid Snowheart, but want Bell for Sealand and Void. Yeah, that's the smart play, in all honesty. Oof. Yeah, he's not doing that good up front. He isn't. I think we just go back to the original. Go back to the original. Put him in the back. Hopefully, we get, like, a bunch of stun. Why are you all hitting the same target? What was that nonsense? Oh, my God. 2 CCs. That's a good swap. We got a dove. We reflected. It's going to be close. I mean, we can definitely do it with this setup. Very, very minimal. Of course, if we had an Inosuke at E5, it would be even easier. Like, very, very easy for us. But hey, Sherlock can do it. He's not a damage dealer, but somehow he does make it work. We have some good stun set up, so hopefully we won't take too many hits here. Get a double dove. Ooh, only 1 dove. We got to reflect. The CC's not lining up that good for us right here. I have most of my upper heroes equipped for Guild War. Cool. All right, that was a good first round. We've got 1 swap off. We got doves. Okay, having 4 doves is kind of bad, though, because Sherlock really needs some swaps to keep the damage going. And if all 4 of them are swapped, you're not getting hit very much. We might run out of rounds here. Come on, big active right here on the boss. Oh my God, that was so close. That was so close. I think we had like 1 too many doves right there. We needed to take a couple more hits to do more swaps right there. This is a lot of stuns though. Wow. Okay, maybe he pops off with some good crit damage here with that upgraded Punisher staff. Feels like he's not going to swap enough. Man, he just gets 1-tapped. Like, hugely 1-tapped. Let's check Guild Tech real quick while we're at it. Mage, everything done. No secondary. Pretty much what I expected from an early game account. You want to keep doing a couple more? See if we can get it done, Knight? Because as far as gear goes, it doesn't... Well, actually, you know what? Hold on. Do you think we should ever run a 1-3 split? Probably not. He does seem to need the HP. Would we ever change a node here? Would it be helpful to do this? Let's try it with Purify. It's been a few tries. Let's buy 5 more. I'm sure Knight wants us to get these done, even if it, say, spends a little bit of gems on this one. Good CC round 1. That's good. A lot of stuns going out. Wow. The stuns are fine, though. Those don't last too long, which means they will eventually pop out and start hitting Sherlock again. Let's see if Purify is the better route here. Ooh. The problem is we just keep getting 1 shot by the boss. And I think it's because we're proccing our unbending a little too early. A lot of stuns, alright. That's not too bad. Ooh, we're out of swap. Oh. Okay, alright. Just don't get one shot by the boss is literally what we have to be able to not do. These swaps are going good, but again, if he's not full health, it does look like the boss can technically one-shot him. Maybe we should put some HP enables on him as well and see how that goes. The swaps aren't going to do as much, his attacks aren't going to do as much. But what is going to keep him alive to do more swaps. That might be what we need to try out. Yeah, we have a splendid Punisher on him, Jesus. Oh, some good. We got one target killed. Man, that boss just keeps one-tapping us is the problem. We need to not proc unbending so early. Come on. Yeah, proccing that unbending in round 3 is kind of what's killing us. I wonder if we just change, like, 1 HP enable? Or not speed, sorry. We could try it. We could try this. Just go, like, HP enables on him instead. That way he's got a ton of health, but his swaps are not going to do nearly as much damage. But it might keep him alive from getting those one-shots and from getting proccing unbending so early on. Procced it again. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. All right, 5 more. We're just going to keep burning through gems, all right? I definitely want to get this done, though. I think we're better off, though, not running HP. I think we're better off running the attack and just hoping the RNG lines up a little bit better for us. That was a much better first couple rounds. We haven't procced yet, which is really good. We're going to proc here on that active, which is not horrible. Again, we need to be at, like, full HP, though, at the beginning of every round. We really, really do. Really, really do. I think attack is the better way. I just realized, hold on. I just realized we've had lethal fight back. Wouldn't shelter be better? Because lethal fight back's not doing that much damage. It really isn't like adding much damage to our fight. Let's get going. Let's keep going with it. We can get this done. I got faith. Good stuns. That's not too bad. One more. Just one more. Right, guys? One more. One more. That's good there. Good swaps. Okay. All right. We're at full health, which is good, which means we'll get a swap. Basically, when he has an active, we need to be at 100% HP at the beginning of the round. Otherwise, that happens right there. That is literally the perfect example. If Sherlock is not at 100% HP end of round, that's when we're going to get into some big trouble. Good CC. We already got one swap. Do you think we go back to resilience from Purify? I think we do. See, every time he's not at max HP. Every single time we have that problem. Every time. So let's go back to resilience. And let's actually do vitality. Because I think being at 100% HP is literally the most important part for those actives. Good stuns. That's going to help us out. Can't get another one, darn. Good healing, end of round. Keep full health, come on. Oh, yeah, see, we're not full health, and we proc. I hate this. It feels so bad. I feel like we should have an easier time on this, but it's just not working out in our favor here. Maybe we go for the high roll and we put Sherlock further up. Although, no, the boss hits, like, everybody, right? The whole back line. Okay, we got full HP. We still get one shot. Interesting. Interesting. What else can we tweak here? I mean, maybe go back with Shelter. Maybe we do 1 HP enable. 1 HP, 1 attack. Maybe that can help out. Maybe that'll be the way to get this done. It could be the guild tech. I mean, it's very true. This is a really early game account, and guild tech does matter a lot for the anti-class damage, especially on this one. Getting anti-warrior is huge. Taking up to 30% less damage is pretty much the difference of a death and a win. So that might be what needs to happen on this account. Is just, oh, man, being frozen. That's awkward. Ugh. All right, we're gonna do one last one. If not, you know what your goal is here. You know what it is. You got to get some secondary guild tech for those mages going. That way he can survive. You need some damage reduction in guild tech, I guess, to be more viable. Yeah, I think you're right, Nick. I think that's probably what it's going to be. That, or maybe like the deer pet. The deer pet's going to make him much tankier. Much tankier. Much more tanky. Okay, last one. One more. Let's put the Valentino behind. One more. Just one more. Last one. Get some good stuns. Oh, that was like the worst stuns we've had yet. Uh-oh. That was literally like the worst stuns we've had. I mean, CC's not horrible. Yeah, I don't think so. Go again. Knight really wants me to get this, huh? What can we do? What can we do? I do think going back to the attack is better. I kind of like the resilience. Maybe we go for like an all-out offensive build here and do like a 1-3 split gear setup. I don't know though. Would 1-3 be better? I think that would just make it more dangerous. We could try it, but I think that kind of counteracts our tankiness here. Definitely not a 2-2. What's this? Skill damage versus crit. I want the crit. I mean, we go with the 1-3. We got full out V4 imprints. Could use an Inosuke maybe to tank some hits, but I feel like the stun is going to be better. Especially since we don't have an upgraded Magic Stone sword for him. One more. One more. All right. Trying him all out offensive. Yeah, you cannot go with Balance Strike on this one. Well, could you go with Balance Strike? He doesn't do a lot of damage, though, is the problem. So Balance Strike doesn't heal for a lot. That's good having everybody CC'd. Which means we have full health for an active. If just the boss is proccing our... Oh, we did it. Yes. All right. There we go. That worked. We didn't need the guild tech. We made it happen. 20 of 20. Awesome. So what was the final verdict? A 1-3 split setup was actually superior. I think the thing was we did more swaps. Or bigger swaps. We're doing a lot more damage. And hey, guys, look. One more. It pays off. Okay. Anyway. On to the next one. We're not done here. I know this is probably going to be like one of the longest tune-ups. Probably going to surpass the one we did for Reed. But Knight just, I mean, he needs some help here. He needs some help. So what we're going to do is we're going to run the same thing over here now. Let me just make sure Knight's gems are doing all right. That's fine. For what he's got, I'm sure he's going to spend a little more anyway. So gems aren't that big of a deal. Let's get our Void imprints over onto the Garuda net. Oh, no, not that button. Not that button. And we are going to go with that as well. Void imprint, let's go. It's my first ever account. Nice. I mean, you made a lot of smart choices for a first account. And usually people who first start the game spend a lot of money. It usually does not go that well, like at all. Gems don't matter. Progress matters, right? It's all about the progress. All about the progress. So let's get this going. We have the Rogan. We're going to need to just get a couple supports. But the big thing is your account has tons of energy artifacts, which again is how did you get that many dark energy artifacts is my question. You don't have a single magic source, but you have three of the dark exclusive orange artifact energies. Like, that's just crazy. Yeah, I did so much stupid stuff, spent so much, and I did nothing. That was my first account. A lot of money. I don't know if we're going to get to that today, Teddy. We might run a little bit long and raid June just a little bit later today, just because there's a lot of stuff I want to get done today. Either that, or would you guys rather me do an afternoon stream? You guys let me know. All right, so we got this going here. Let's do that. How long do you think I can get in Shadow Sea Land with a V1 ticks? Probably like 17, 18, 19. Probably not 20 though. All right, so we got her fully set up. We're gonna run her with the Splendid Punisher just because it's like the most powerful artifact this account has. We're just gonna run you tank mode essentially. We don't really care about damage or anything like that. Stream again. I've made a lot of mistakes early game, but to be honest, you've helped me so much with the videos. I ended up in a good spot. Nice. All right, so we have both of them. We do have a Flora. So before we do anything else, let's get back over here. We're pretty much just gonna strip anything off of these heroes. Where are our energy artifacts? They are right here. Gimme, 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 gimme. That is good. Let's get back over here. Let's actually do a 2-2 split gear setup. Yeah, I apologize already for what I'm doing to your account, Knight. I am butchering every setup you have. It is all being destroyed, all for the sake of progress. Tank mode enabled. That is good. We will use a Flora with, yeah, Splendid. That works. Who else should we use? Should we use a couple Rogans? We already have a Rogan here, so we can do an energy artifact there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to use a Heart Watcher with energy as well. And then we can use one more hero. Maybe another Rogan? Or should we use... I mean, we already got the Olivia, right? Let's just not even waste resources, since resources are a very difficult spot. 1.7 million. Oh, yeah, we'll use Olivia. We'll see if this can work out. So I don't think we're going to have too many problems. I'm just going to buy like 5 at a time here until we get this done. Because, I don't think it's going to take that many tries. I'm going to put the Olivia in the front. You guys in the back, you in the very back with the Phoenix. Let's go. So again, we have V4 on the Garuda. We have a Splendid Punisher, so it's doing tons of damage. We got Floras for some CC. We got the biggest part is Rogan frontline a tank, and then he goes first, gives Bloodthirst to the Garuda with his active, and then, yeah, this is just utter destruction. Garuda is so tanky here. Which is like, let's see how much the basic does. Oh my god, that Punisher staff. Just devastating. All right, we knew 18 would be easy. We know 19 should be easy as well. This should be complete overkill. A V4, and again, this is just like the Delacium video we did last week. A lot of you guys loved it on YouTube. Our Delacium just like annihilated, completely annihilated Sealand Abyss just because we had V4 on him. And that's why Stellar Shards are by far the most important resource in the game. Therefore, cores are the most important resource to try to get as far as in-game currency goes. Cores of Transcendence, by far the most important part. And you don't use them for Crystals of Transcendence. Those you get just by doing summons, doing the void modes. What you use, the spheres that you get from doing cores, is for Stellar Shards. Stellar Shards are by far the most important part of the game. I probably said that like 10 times already just in this one video, but it's simply the truth. I mean, you can see what happens here. This is an early game account that really doesn't have guild tech or anything, and it's just like, oh, look at that, I did Sealand 20. That was so difficult. That was such a hard thing to accomplish. I don't know what I would do. It's so hard to say it. Yeah. Just, that is how much Stellar Shards does for you. Granted, artifacts are playing a big role in this too, but it's the V4 more than anything else. So now we have Light Sealand and Abyss Sealand to go. So, Light Sealand, you are building up that Rustle. Again, you're going to need the Rustle with E5. You're going to need some Void Imprints. The second you get him to E5, you'll be good to go. You have a tank. Belrain in the front row. Again, that's good. You got probably some Michelles on your account that you can use energy artifacts for, which should be good as well. I mean, you could probably get it done. You might actually be able to get it done already with that Punisher, but probably not. And then, of course, work on the Delacium. Get him to E5 and then swap him out for like an Ignis. If it was my account, the next things I would do would be finish the Russell if you really want to prioritize getting light Sealand done. Scroll my light heroes down. Oh god, that's a lot of 2Cs. Oh my god. This is like Lights Army 2.0 in the making. So many. Oh wait, hold on. Wait. We got 3 2Cs here. 6 plus 8. You got 14. Wait, 14? Damn. Is that just off 2,000 scrolls? Holy cow. 2,000 scrolls. You got 14 2C copies? Okay, you pulled them out. Oh my god. 14 2Cs. Alright, so let me look at one other thing while I'm here, and that's to see what type of pet you have. Alright, you already have some pets being built up, so you can't really do Inosuke cheese, so I wouldn't even really bother with an Inosuke on this account. You already got Sealand done. What do you guys think? My opinion is Inosuke is not really needed on this account. Kind of the same with Flora, Aspen. Yeah, they're all just kind of like, meh, not great. But yeah, I mean, your account's in a really good spot. Of course, the most important thing for your account is literally gold and spirit. The sad thing is you are only level 173, so your Hand of Midas is not going to give you that much. That is the one big problem early game whales have, is that they just can't get enough gold and resources. Because in reality, if you get a higher level, you're going to be buying Hand of Midas 3 to 5 times a day. And then you're also going to be going to the marketplace just buying out this 100 million almost every single day for quite a while. But because this is server 873 on Android, I mean, I imagine there's next to no competition here, right? I mean, full E5s, but I mean, that's just like, you can easily crush these with your imprints you have. So as far as suggestions go, next step, I would probably continue building up your Russell. Get Russell up to E5, clear light Sealand. That's going to help you in the Void. After that, maybe build your Delacium up further. Keep this first Ignis at E1. Get this Delacium leveled up, and then probably once you clear Sealand, if you don't care about PvE, I mean, if you want a Delacium army, then yeah, that's cool. Keep building them. You got the Ithacal already. If you don't care about PvE, then you can consider swapping the Delacium out. That is an option. Overall, the account's in a really good spot. It really is. Of course, buy a Core of Transcendence every single day. Money wins. Yeah. Well, damn. But yeah, I mean, most of what you're already doing is a good path. I imagine you already have Tower done. Yeah, there's no way you didn't have that done. You already got Aspen Death 100. My biggest advice to you, and we'll go over this right now. Where is that Garuda? I know I'm leaving your gear in shambles for the time being, but I want to show something for Void Imprints. If this was my account, no matter what, I know you're going to be Void Imprinting her back anyway, so we're going to go through it for the most part and get her imprints back to where they should be. What I would do is start running heroes at V3+. That's going to mean you're going to have more of your strong heroes at V3+. Didn't mean to do that. We need to finish it out. Let's finish this out right here. Get over here. Wait. I heard a wait. You'll E5 Russell? Are you going to do that today? Oh, man. You actually have the copies of Russell, too? Do you have the copies, or do you have chess? You got chess. No Russells. He's gonna have no levels, though, is the problem. Alright, we will hold off for now. But what I do recommend is both on Queen and Sword Flash, run them at V3+. And then pump the rest into like a Tix, a Sherlock, something like that to support your team. That's gonna be the best bet for this. Get your Queen up to 350 as well. And literally just run them. Again, like we said, the best setup right now for those who only have like 10 to 20 million Stellar Shards is, and even under, is run V3 plus the speed node right here. This speed node is going to be really, really important. And that basically makes it so that you're spending about 3.5 million stellar, and then you can pump the rest into other heroes. So if you have any other questions, let me know. If and when you get your Russell leveled up, let me know as well. We'll jump back on, we'll get it done for you, and then you'll only have to deal with Abyss Seal Land left after that.